It's family night in our household. Tonight we're getting together to watch Survivor, and we're going to also have some nice cheese fondue. We're going to make two varieties, one with beer and one with chicken broth. Let's get started. My lovely wife Julie has gotten out the Cuisinart electric fondue pot, and she's getting things started here with the minced garlic. She generally does about 1 to 2 tablespoons of this, and that's about 2 tablespoons right there. And now she's going to turn the heat on to the level 3 setting. There's 10 settings on here, and she chose level 3, and she spread out that minced garlic into the pot. And even on the level 3 setting, this does heat up pretty quickly. At this point, we add in 12 ounces of either the beer or chicken broth. Tonight, we're actually going to do both versions, so we're going to have 2 batches. You're going to see us do the first one, but all the other ingredients and steps are the same. It's just a matter of what your tastes are. In our family, it's half and half. And on this level 3 heat setting, this does heat up again, like I said, pretty quickly, and this will actually get to a nice gentle boil. You'll see some bubbling occurring. At this point, that's when Julie moves on to the next step and lowers that heat down to about a 1 just to keep it warm. And as this is heating up, most of that alcohol does get evaporated away. Some estimates say that about 40% of that does remain, but if you do have concerns on that, you can stick with using that chicken broth, which is still pretty darn good. Now Julie has a 7-ounce block of cheddar and Gruyère cheese, and you can see the packaging for that right here. She's going to fully grate this and shred that in our cheese grater. And while she's doing this, that's a perfect time to click like and subscribe if you ask me. We'd love to have you around for more videos just like this. And she's added that into a separate bowl where she will fully mix that cheese together before we add it into the pot. And now that she's fully completed shredding the cheese, she brings that temperature back up to a level 3 on that pot as she continues to prepare the cheese mixture in the bowl. And this is a bag of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. We're going to use 8 ounces of this and add that into the bowl. After that, she's going to grab 2 tablespoons of flour and mix that in as well. Then you just want to be sure to give this a nice thorough mixing just to make sure everything is fully distributed and ready for the pot. And as we watch her fully mix this together, you'll see that she reaches over and raises the temperature on this pot just a little bit. Now it's raised up to level 4, and she almost snuck that one past me, but I caught it. And again, you'll see that the pot is at a gentle boil. And now you want to gradually add in the cheese and continue to stir this. And you want to keep that stirring motion going as you gradually add in that cheese. And certainly this will start thickening up as you add in more cheese gradually and continue that stirring motion. Now it is important at this point to avoid making this get into a boil again. So if you start to see some bubbles at all, you're going to want to lower that temperature. You can see Julie still has this at a level 4. But she's starting to sense that this is getting a little bit too hot, so now she's going to drop that down to a level 3 right there, just to prevent this from doing any bubbling. We have certainly had fondue before where we let it get too hot and it just does not taste nearly as good, so preventing that from getting too hot is very key. And now you can see this is getting to a nice thick mixture here as she continues to stir in the final portion of that cheese. And at this point here, you'll start to see Julie start to test the thickness of the cheese to see if it's too runny or too thick, and she gauges if she wants to add in more cheese or not. This is looking actually quite perfect right here. As she's testing this is just how we like it. This is, no modifications are needed for this batch, and let me tell you folks, this was super tasty. So this was a very good batch and a very good thickness here. And now we're going to do the same for the chicken broth. And generally, as we're preparing the fondue cheese, someone else is preparing all the items that we're going to use to dip into the cheese. Generally, we go with breads, pretzels, apples, tortilla chips, but certainly by far our favorite is tearing up some nice French bread, as you can see here. And this is our favorite. This is we generally get a couple loaves of that French bread, and this is gone pretty quickly. And now it's time for everybody to start digging in. All 4 of our kids are grabbing their cheese fondue and getting ready to sit down and watch Survivor together. This makes for a fun family night or a fun family movie night. We also serve cheese fondue quite often when we're sitting down to play some board games. And be sure to check out the description where we'll have all the ingredients listed and also some links to some key products that we do use. Here's another video from our channel that YouTube thinks that you'll enjoy. We appreciate you joining us today. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. We'll see you next time. God bless.